Let's talk about the inspiration. Obviously, this book started everything. I already gave my copy to a friend, so here's your visual. Based on the cover, obviously vampires or something. Southern peach, cute, good, nice, I like it. I was exposed to this book with no preparation. It was on a table in the horror/sci-fi/fantasy section of a local bookstore with John Dies at the end and Christopher Moore books, so I expected humor. I'd never read Grady Hendrix, and I was only just realizing how much horror I'd already accidentally been exposed to, just because I came to it through friends or out of context, like grabbed it from a library shelf in a different genre, so that did not help the book's positioning in my mind. I really wanted a rompy, absurd comedy horror, but no! Classic horror here. And those false expectations are circumstantial, and they are entirely my fault. I wanted everything everywhere all at once versus vampires. Not even bubblegummy, just moms going ham. The summary starts: fried green tomatoes and steel magnolias meets Dracula in this southern-flavored supernatural thriller set in the 90s about a women's book club that must protect its suburban community from a mysterious and handsome stranger who turns out to be a blood-sucking fiend. So again, vampires. Already spoiled, which made the slow beginning kinda boring. But that's not the author's fault. None of this is. It's my fault. I set myself up for disappointment via marketing. I didn't like the weight of the tone. Again, because I thought I was getting a badass book club moms and got racism, classism, ? And other 90s themes. Experience is not universal, so the poor people problems as stress points in horror as a whole genre, sometimes, I'm a little sensitive about that. But with this book in particular, the dread was confusing sometimes. It's not the action, but the consequences and reaction that we focus on. In that cinematography, blur the foreground to focus on the background technique. But it's used inconsistently, which made it difficult to figure out which theme we were most ardently focused on. What kind of metaphor is our vampire? I do like my horror with purpose. The waffling made some of the tension slack, and some of the slack irritating. My biggest problem with this book, aside from the essay jump scare, was my own expectations, and that's not something this book is responsible for or can fix. It's something I can fix by writing my own expectations into their own space in the world, which is what I'm doing with this project.